Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody going this morning? It is today is January 21st, 2021. My name is Amneet. I'm here with my buddy Mandeep. Mandeep, what's happening? How's your day? Or how's your morning going so far?
Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's a good day today. Actually, yesterday was insane. Yesterday was an amazing day. Today's not as much excitement, but
Yeah,
still looking
yeah,
green so far.
yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So the big news yesterday was for me, personally, is that I actually I actually broke for profit for this month. My
Oh yeah,
that yeah, it was a lot of work from where we were at down. We were down in the muck and mire. So we got ourselves out of that. So it was good. Let's kind of go over kind of what the market is looking at today. The Nasdaq is the leader of the group again. That's up 44 points right now. The S&Ps are up four and a quarter. The Dow is up 13 points. So it looks like a pretty even day today. The Apple is at that 134 mark, which is they close at 132. So it is, I guess it's rallying towards, towards the um, next week they report earnings on the 27th. So, we're about 6 days away from that happening. Yesterday was a big day for Netflix. Netflix reported smashing earnings, and we made some decent money. We made some decent money on it. We're about 10 seconds away, my man, from the open. Is there anything that you're looking at in particular?
hmm
Any- Anything in particular you're looking at, or there we go. There's the bell.
nothing. Just look in the Fang.
Yeah, looking at the thing. Uh, let's see here. Max profit was 11 something at 1100. I bought this for 161. No, wait. Oh, sorry. I have two different trades going on. That's why it's not making sense. Uh, let's see here. Let's see what we can put on for Tesla real quick. Uh, 820, 590 credit. So it sold an 820, 890. And then let me start selling some of the other accounts real quick. Um, let's see here. I feel at 305 on 820. Let's see here. Did I get filled yet on this So these are decaying already. Let's see here. The Zoom is at 385. I'm gonna do a Apple. Let's see here. There's a lot of strength in Apple today, so do a 131, 126, 28. Five-point wide spread. Let's see if I get filled on that. Let's see here where we are with Netflix. Lemonade. Booking is down again, 21 points. Let's see here. All right, let me go ahead and see if I can get a fill on $131.6. See here. Apple's very strong today. It's at 134.22. Looking really, really strong. Just not getting a fill. And now it's even started decaying. Let me start. It's at 20. It's at already 18 cents now. Let's take a look at the option prices. NEO is down 2.5% right now. Apple's up 2%. It's at 134.69. Let's see here. The news with Apple is they had some price target increases. We're getting really close to their earnings, so we are, we're watching. Everybody's kind of watching that and seeing what they can get out of that. I don't like anything right now per se. Let's see here. Anything that has strong directional bias. The BA seems okay for now. Let's see here. So it looks like travel is getting a little hammered today. Maybe I'll try to do a fastly trade. See if I get filled on this. Anything on fastly either. Wow. Oh, what did I get? Oh, I got filled on the Tesla trade. So I'll go ahead and cancel this one. Looks like it's not gonna fill. So already at Apple's already at 135. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this for.
Well, Zoom's taking a pounding. Not good. Not good.
Zoom. Oh yeah. Yeah.
This whole vaccine thing is again.
Why is it taking such a big pounding?
I don't know. A lot of people are. Yes, people they think it's overvalued.
Maybe.
And some people feel that we don't need it. They're not. Zoom's not going to be used that much with the vaccine rollout happening. Stay at home stocks.
Yeah, sometimes.
I mean, that's what they have in their article yesterday. It said Zoom shares are trading lower as the stock continues to dip amid the COVID-19 vaccine rollout, which has lowered the demand and the outlook for virtual communication platforms. So, I guess that continues to be the case.
Interesting. Let's see. Sounds like you might be right. Let's see here. I got some. Let's see. Strangles. So actually, I sold the call at the open on Zoom. So I sold some calls at the open on it, and what was that like? Now I made basically $1,500. I ended up closing that up now on it, and then I'll readjust tomorrow, or maybe even if it comes back up, I'll reopen it. But looks like the ES is dropping, selling off. It looks like the ES is dropping.
Everything's coming down a bit.
Yeah, Apple's already is below 134. It hit 135 and just sold off like that in a heartbeat. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. The straddle is looking good. 49 cents left. I'm up 22. I did straddle on American Airlines, 16 call and put. 16 is strike, so 72-cent credit. Right, that's trading at 1604. So I mean, I may take I may take it off today. We'll see. We'll see where we are with it. We'll see at the end of the day if we're still at this number. If not, the travel's getting kind of killed today. Nasdaq is basically up 5 points. It sold off about 40 points. The S&Ps are down 5.5 today. There's overall weakness. I mean, the jobs report was out, unimpressive again.
Well, yesterday was an overreaction anyway, so
yeah,
it was just way too high. So
yeah, way too. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same boat as you. I think market has been acting irrationally lately. So, that's what I've felt lately is like the market has been way more irrational than it usually is. Let's take a look at it. I don't see anything in particular that I like to trade. I don't like anything in particular. Let's see here. Netflix is at 580. I did a 536.20 strangle in the middle when it hit its high for yesterday. Yeah, I'm down on it. Well, $700, but hopefully letting data do its thing. Data. Hopefully by Monday, I can get out with like 50% profit. Which is what I'm looking for. American just dropped to 1590. 1590. And let me see.
What's this strike?
I have that straddle, right? The $16 straddle. So I'm just waiting for that. See if Zoom come back a couple of points. Is up back about a couple of points. Apple is at 134.54. Here you see anything in particular. If I'm in the positive on these contracts, yeah. These. Maybe take a look at this roll. If I roll it out a week, $6. What did I receive? I received a $31.55 credit on the 740 calls. $31.55. That means 771 is my break even on this. I think I'll be all right. I'll watch it closely. I told you I did a YOLO play on Apple. Don't recommend it, but I did it anyways. A 140, 142 call debit spread. I did 20 contracts. It was a 37-cent debit. So I paid $740 to possibly make 3,200. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but if I do, that is amazing. Let me see how much if I wanted to go ahead and close it up. Is that 48 cents? So $240. 200, yeah. So 50% profit would be at 119. 50% profit. I'll put it in there. Just to see if I ever get it. But you know how these call debit spreads are. This one, my 130, 132 looked like a smart play. All things considered, this will be max profit if I close this up. Well, I'm already at, I think, 50%, but $2 is the max I'll make. That's $1,130. Put that in the risk graph. Yeah. And American is dropping hard. It's at 1581. Let's see.
What do you need it to be? Around 16?
Yeah, I mean plus or minus 72 cents. So on the downside, it would be 1522. It needs to close at or above 1522 and below 1672 to make profit on the day. And so, I mean, there's a high the option prices aren't like they're still saying I'm still up 2100. So if I wanted to go ahead and close this up right now, like it hasn't moved. So like I'm still showing a $2,200 profit on it. So if I wanted to close this up right now, I book the profit. I could do that. I could just let it roll for another day. I'm probably gonna make a decision at the end of the day, anyways. Right now, the first hour, the contract prices are ballooned, anyways. So it doesn't even make sense for me to do something like that at this point. So I'm just gonna play the waiting for volatility to get kicked out of those trades. Let's take a look at the monitor tab. Take a look at my my day trades. What are we down with? Spotify popped $8. I did Spotify Strangle. I don't know if we talked about it or not.
You up?
But I'm
Are you
down
up
for the
on it?
day. I'm down for the day, but my PL open. The PL open is in the positive. Yeah. So, um, yeah. I mean, I am up. If that's, I guess, if that's what you're asking.
Boeing sold off.
What's Boeing at right now?
208.
208. Um, yeah, I mean, travel is getting hammered today. The big thing is a lot of the airlines reported today. United reported after the bell yesterday, and then the European airlines like Lufthansa and KLM, which is Lufthansa is the German airline, and KLM is the Dutch airline. And so they both reported, I think they're losing 1 million, 1 million euros every day, I believe is what, or every, let me pull it up, what the Lufthansa said. It's pretty incredible, pretty stuff. Lufthansa says it is losing 1 million euros every 2 hours. So does that mean they lose 12 million euros a day? So, but they call it a significant improvement. So Lufthansa is like one of the biggest airlines in the world. So, they have a pretty wide network. Uh, and so I think that's the biggest, or Ryanair might be the biggest one. Ryanair is it's like the Spirit Airlines of Europe. So, but Lufthansa is a pretty big company. KLM plans to cut another 800 to 1,000 jobs. That's what they reported today. Um, Cash burn is still a big issue with United Airlines. So I think the travel sector is just getting hammered because of that. So travel is. Let's see here. And looking. uh, Apple just sold off again. 50 some odd cents from the high. Shopify is down. Let me see if I can put a play on Shopify. Although it's like down at the bottom, I don't really want to sell a call per se. Let me take a look at. Yeah, I mean, I can only sell calls. I'm $3 away from getting a fill on my Shopify Strangle. I've been waiting for months to get. I have a 1,000, 1,500 put. Strangle on there, and then I have another one too, 950, 1,400. That one is $12 away, so it's like a little bit further out. It's gonna take a hot minute to get it going. Is my Is my TW reading? I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing any movement on my TW right now, as far as stock price goes. There we go. There we go. So Mandeep, what else is happening, dude? What's up with you?
Nothing, bro. Nothing. Looks like a pretty flat night today.
Yeah, pretty boring.
I'm disappointed in Zoom. That sucks. This
Ah,
week, yes.
I know. I thought it was gonna rip through the roof this week. It goes to show you how much I know about speculating stocks, huh?
Nobody
I
knows.
thought,
Nobody knows.
yeah, I thought it was gonna get into the S&P 500 and you know loading up on it, but whatever. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't do anything about it. You you just got to be patient, I guess is what it is. Got to be patient with the world. Um, let's see here. S&P is down 3 points. The Dow is down 30 points. Oh, sorry. The Dow is down 15 points right now. I'm looking at the Dow futures, which is more or less the same. Let's call it what it is.
I think besides just the big few names, there's nothing much going on.
Yeah,
Just
there isn't much.
Apple. I think Apple, Amazon.
Yeah, Apple's the big one. Amazon, where's Amazon at? Amazon is at
3,300.
30. Yeah, it broke the 3,300 mark. It hasn't done that and it's up another 1.5%. Like yesterday was up 4%, I think, is what I saw. Like that's ridiculous. That is, I mean, it's not ridiculous. I mean, if
I mean,
anything,
Amazon's been here so many times, past
yeah,
3,300, and then it's just gone back to 3,100. I've seen it happen
yeah.
a lot.
It's just been staying in this range. Like for it, if it could break, I think all-time high was what, 3,500, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think its all-time high was like 3,500, which was like the
I think so, yeah.
September, like when basically when Tesla announced the split news, and then Apple was also announced the split news. So like those stocks just took off, and Apple was a beneficiary of that whole bull run that we had in that July and August time. Um, but it hasn't hit that all time high. Apple did hit it end of December, 138. Uh, or its previous high was 137 something, 137.98, I think it was, and then it broke 138 end of December. Um, but Amazon hasn't come back to that number. But let's see what comes of what comes of it. It's kind of a boring day. Usually for us, Mondays and Fridays are our two busiest days anyways. Today is just kind of a dud of a day. I thought maybe we'd have a little bit more action, but put on a little bit more aggressive trades. But sometimes we don't want to force an issue, right? We don't want to force trading. That is something. That's a something we don't want to break. Um, we want to see green. We want to make sure we see green every day. Um, All right, I think Mandeep, I don't have any other trades to kind of put on. Mandeep, did you want to kind of go over anything, or did you want to talk
No,
about
nothing from my side for now.
nothing? All right, all right, all right. Well, next week we have a bunch of earnings coming out, right? A lot of earnings. Tesla reports on the 27th. Facebook reports also on the 27th. Boeing reports on the 27th. Apple reports on the 27th.
Um,
Uh, American Airlines reports on the 27th. So there's a lot of, or sorry, I think it's the 26th or 28th. They're
a
all
lot of
reporting at
action.
more or less. Yeah. The next week's the big earnings week, just like this week. I think the only top dog that isn't reporting is Amazon. Amazon reports, I think, a week later from there. Uh,
Google before.
Google as well. Are they reporting on the same day? Apple, Amazon, and Google.
I think so. Yeah.
Uh, that's uh, yeah. So that's gonna that's that ought to shape the landscape of the marketplace. If if it's a mixed bag of like last quarter, what we had is we had a little bit of a mixed bag, um, and that kind of led us into like I would say like a 6 week period of where the market was just kind of teetering, right? It wasn't necessarily going up, it wasn't necessarily coming down. We had some wild swings with November, with the election time, where I think the market dropped 6% the week leading into the election, and then it popped right back up once they confirmed Biden's, or once they had an inclination that Biden was going to win, and then the House and Senate. Well, at that time, the Senate was still Republican, and I think the market had an inclination that it would stay that way. But anyways, that kind of led us into a kind of a little bit of a lull moment with the marketplace. But back to in July, I think what it was that Amazon, Facebook, Apple, and Google all reported in the basically all the bank stocks except for Netflix reported on the same day. Do you remember this day, Mandeep?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, they all reported great earnings. Google was the laggard of the group that day. But Apple reported that they were going to do split, so that drove the prices up. Amazon had smashing earnings. Facebook had they smashed their earnings, and Google was the laggard of the group, and that just drove the market. That kept driving the market up, um, and come September 3rd when the jobs report came out, the market just sold off. That couple of things happened. Tesla did a stock offering, and then the jobs report came out. So there's just a major sell off at that point. That ended our bull run. That ended the bull run that we were in. So these are you know these just come to mind in my opinion. Those type of things. That's why I get a little bit worried about these big bull runs. Like when a market goes up so much, you don't get paid to to sell calls. You don't get paid to, and you don't know when it ends, right? The bull run. We don't know when it's gonna stop, the bull run. We just know it could be there for it can go on for the next 6 months. And if you're selling calls, you don't get paid enough. But usually, if you have a sell off will go for about a month, and then it will recover. And then the put prices, the puts become so juicy, and really the option prices are skewed to the put side anyways. Even in a normal market, if you do a 16 delta put as opposed to a 16 delta call, you're going to get more premium on the put side. Puts are just typically more expensive. Now you add in a sell off, those puts become so expensive. And so like for you, if you're a buyer of those puts, you're basically giving us money, as sellers. Like you're giving us your money for free, So, you know, in March, that's where a lot of option sellers made a lot of money is, people were buying puts, and if we kept selling them, so option sellers kept selling those puts, and they start to collapse, but I think, it, at the end of the day, that is that's going to happen. Let's take a look at BA for a second. I don't know. No, BA sold off quite a bit. Let's see here. Take a look at. Might need to think about rolling out my BA contract. I have a 207.50. I roll it one more week. I don't want to. I'll wait and see if it gets close to my short strike. Let me put BA up on my screen. BA. There we go. A lot of weakness.
Apple's ripping.
Yeah, 135.55. So Boeing secures a $2.12 billion contract with the U.S. Department of Defense. Let's see here. Yeah, wow, 135.62 right now. It's all right. Let's see what Apple's at 135.70 now. Wow. Where's she gonna take us?
Why, do you have any condors?
No, nothing. No. Only bullish trades on Amazon. Oh, on Apple. It's I have a very bullish outlook. Let's just say that. Let's see here. Let's see here. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have much to do other than today. Mandeep, do you have anything else you want to kind of go over, or shall we sign off for the day?
I think that's pretty much it. Can't put any trades on, so let's just. We can come back tomorrow and see what to plan for next week. That'll be good.
Yeah. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Other than that, I think it was a good session for us. We had a pretty awesome session. And anyways, like I said, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. We had an awesome day trading. A little bit slower than what we usually like, but we had a good chat though, right, Mandeep? We talked about quite a few things, and that's always a pleasure, man, to chat with you every day.
Likewise.
Other than that, guys, you have a blessed day. Mandeep, you do too, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for
Take care, guys.
Expiration Friday. All right.
Yep.
Bye.
All right.